OMG, new lands, new enemy fast lands, welcome in, much love, Trav here, Magic the Gathering players, enthusiasts, gamers, random internet strangers, welcome aboard, get in the van, as today we're taking a look at the new spoilers from Kaladesh. I'm excited for Modern and I'm excited for Standard, and this is actually very relevant to my life because going to play in Pro Tour Kaladesh, I've been wondering what are the lands going to be that we're going to play with. Are we going to be able to play with Jund? Are we going to be able to play with Abzan? Are we going to be able to play more Bant and maybe Grixis? And did I leave one out? Sorry. Yes, we are because we have the new enemy fast lands. They come into play untapped if we have 3 total lands. If you have 2 other lands, if you control 2 or fewer other lands, it comes into play untapped. So they're pain free, they tap for 2 colors, and they're untapped in the first 3 turns of the game, or if you miss your land drop later. But they come into play tapped for your 4th or 5th or 6th mana. These lands are not a new effect. We have the allied colored tapped lands in the past that have seen lots of play, see lots of play in Standard, they saw lots of play in Standard, and they see lots of play in Modern. And I mean, for one, they come into play untapped. They're great in Modern because Modern is a format where there's just not a lot of 4-drops, like games end turn 2 and 3, so decks don't really care about, a lot of decks don't care about anything that happens after. So these will fit right into Modern. Having extra life is good. The blue-green one, for instance, you could play over Misty Rainforest or Verdant Catacombs or whatever in Infect. The easy. The white-black one or the black-green one, you could use an Abzan. I don't know. I mean, these are just great lands for Modern, and they're going to be good lands for Standard. So a little bit of history. When these lands were in Standard, there were there was a lot going on, but basically these are better in aggro than control. They're fine in control because you don't pay life, but if you're really hoping to hit your 5th untapped land to stabilize with a sweeper, these lands don't do that. So these lands skew towards aggro a little bit more than the pain lands did. Pain lands, you don't want to pay life and control, but it's worth it to have an untapped source. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Standard, what I'm saying is Jund Delirium can continue easy. Tamerge gonna be a thing. Black-white control gets a boost. Bant wants these, and what else? I mean, those are again. I don't know about Grixis or Abzan. Abzan benefits well with the black-green and the white-black. Mardu. You can play a lot of these, so like 3-color aggro can be a thing now. I'm not 100% sure. This is kind of a hot take. I've had one night to think about it. So I'm curious for you, what do you think about these lands? What are you going to do with these lands? What are you going to do to these lands? Where are you going to play them? How are you going to play them? What decks are you going to slide them in? And if they're at all, I don't really necessarily do like investment advice on this channel. You've seen a few videos, but I don't do that. I invest in cards I think I will play with. If these cards are, if I can get a playset of these for under $100, like all of them total, which is possible because they're going to be in very high supply. I'm gonna whatever the price is, in the first couple months I'm gonna get a playset of each because I know that I'm going to play with them in Modern and I'm gonna play with them in Standard for a year. And later on the price will go up, like we've seen with Black Cleave Cliffs become very expensive. But I got those when they were cheap, so I'm gonna do that the same with these. Not as an investment, like I want to make money, but it's like these are gonna be cheaper when they're in Standard, even though they're in higher demand, because they're in higher supply, and then they will remain in demand for Modern and for EDH and so on. So I'm gonna pick them up, and you'll see me playing with these. Most definitely, definitely. And yeah, you could do the same, or you could watch me play. Come back and watch. Make sure to subscribe and check me out on Snapchat, Travis D. Woo. We have a fun time. We do cool things. So hope you have an amazing day. Enjoy this review, and let me know what you think about these cards.